Hello, I am Eli G. Brown / Eli G. Brony here with another Hero Factory MOC. This is Gondo and his battle machine, I suppose. Now, Gondo right here is a villain, but despite his small size, he is quite a menace to the Hero Factory. Now, because of his small size, he decided to create this battle machine right here to try to make himself a lot more powerful than the heroes. Though, of course, he's going to need more than just his little brains to try to outsmart the heroes, though no villain could ever outsmart a hero. Or could they? Okay, so the whole idea for this one is that I wanted to have some sort of legged mech, but not like an invasion from below, but more of a mech that for the large action figure series. Though this does use two main hero bodies. I use the standardized versions that have the ball points on the shoulders, not the thinner one without the ball points. And I used two of those, which was very fortunate because I actually have too many of them, so I don't know what to do with them since I don't have many of the main body pieces, so it is good, not very stable. So it isn't, so it's very good that I actually was able to make a MOC that didn't need those main body pieces. Now, I used a couple of bionicle parts on the back here. Just put these armor pieces onto these double socket pieces to connect the two main body pieces together. Though something that is also, well, if it happens, I'll tell you about it. But if it doesn't, then I'll tell you about it anyway by the end. So I used nearly all of the yellow parts that I had available in the parts drawers, so use those all up, as well as all three of the leftover trans neon green pieces that I had left over from doing the combination model between the beasts from Invasion from Below Wave 2. Now, I also am not quite sure if this is a MOC that I could have created. Actually, no, it isn't, because there's this piece right here that is, that was not available until the Queen Bee set was released, but I'll show you that in a minute. Now, I'm sure the battle machine probably could have been built. So, I added these guns right here. They're the old Zammer Sphere launchers from the Bionicle series. Just decided to put those into use. Also needed to add some more silver to the machine, since there's some silver right here. And now, I am actually going to take this guy out. This is kind of a interesting little opener. Just no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Actually, this piece should go right here. Okay. And then put that up. And here he is. Here is Gondo, the little short bad guy right here, who is a combination between the colors of gold and lime green. Have a lot of the lime green hands, so I just put those into use, but I needed some other lime green parts to cover that, so I also put some on the legs. Now, of course, you may say, well, that's a lighter brown, not the gold color. Well, it's close enough. So I'm sure that if there are people out there that are going to be picky by the fact that this is not a gold color like this, it's close enough in my eyes. So Anyway, if you're wondering how I got this on, I used one of those shorter double socket pieces that was first introduced with Stormer XL to connect to the head like that. And it's also a pretty good way to get Toho Hordika heads onto Hero Factory bodies. So, this piece right here, it's attached to a 5-long size armor piece. So I just put that onto there. Also makes a good use of it. And here's the battle machine, all empty. And this is an interesting handle, right here. Now, when making MOCs, I want to make sure that I use the parts in pairs. So that way, when I want to make another MOC, I don't end up realizing that I only have one half of a pair and that I don't have the other one. So I try to do my best to have everything be done in pairs. Now the battle machine is not very stable, as I've said before, because, well, the legs like to duck down like that. Though, since it didn't just happen, I'm also going to talk about another little issue, and it's this piece right here. I put this piece down here to make some coverage on the bottom, but something that's aggravating is that it can easily pop off. And I was expecting that to happen when I was taking Gondo out, but it didn't happen, thankfully. Though it could happen if I try to put him back in, so let's see if that will happen this time. So, I used an XT4 body piece, just in case that wasn't already too obvious. And I just attach him on like that, put his legs right down, bring this up, put his hands out, and put them onto the handles. And this works out pretty good. Ugh. Okay, so that is Gondo and his battle machine. Has nothing to do with Invasion from Below, obviously. Just something for the large-scale Hero Factory action figures. And that is about it for this one. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you again in my next video.